Turn on the element of sound for your Dungeons & Dragons game with this bespoke, lovingly crafted, absolutely gorgeous, dramatic and epic music and sound for the Waterdeep Dragon Heist adventure. Everything you could possibly want to turn on that movie soundtrack at your game, with all the customization and tools that you need to really, really make this a role-playing experience to the max. Here you're hearing the fantastic Satine Phoenix, who voiced our Gazer battle. This cute little and kind of deadly creature, with of course epic Dungeons & Dragons music, especially written for this module in the background. Remember, with Syrinscape you can turn up the volume of any element you want, or turn down, or in fact mix in different elements from different sound sets. There's a few things that I'll feature. I'll make this a reasonably long demo. If you want to watch and get more and more of an insight as we go along, then you can do that. But I'll just show a few features up at the beginning, and then you can just grab this sound set. You can buy it as a once-off purchase, or grab a subscription to unlock absolutely everything. Say, for instance, the Dungeons & Dragons subscription will unlock all of this content, plus all the rest of the fantasy stuff in the Syrinscape Fantasy Player. Super Siren will get you all the sci-fi stuff as well, and access to the sound set creator with which you can customize your games, and Syrinscape Online, with which you can play remote games transmitting Syrinscape's gorgeous sounds across the interwebs with no loss of quality, all in beautiful sync and everything. So that's the basic info. Stay along, and I'm just going to search around this sound set and find some fun things, with just a few important things right up front. I want to find the chase, because that's another chunk of really, really epic music and fun stuff. High energy. Cool thing with the chase is there's kind of this sequence which happens differently depending on which season you're playing and where the chase is going on. High energy music and the context changing. So if it's winter and you're in the streets, then you'll hear the sound of feet crunching. Yeah, hear that? If you're on the rooftops in summer, you'll hear the sounds of feet clunking on roof tiles. And yeah, that music is a higher tempo, higher energy, a break from the normal combat music, which the players will have heard a few times by that stage of the adventure. Awesome! What else is really, really cool? The Mind Flayer battle. Check out this. So, once again, different music. Just the sounds of mind-bending chords and drum hits. Awesome. That's one thing the Syrinscape does. Another really, really wonderful thing it does is gives you a lot of that dialogue, as voiced by some of the exceptional, talented people in Wizards of the Coast. For instance, when you have the fireball sequence, there's a whole lot of interacting that people do with NPCs, and I'll show you. The fireball goes off in the distance. How cool is that? And then if the PCs investigate, they can actually talk to a whole lot of different characters. And basically all you've got to do is find the piece of text that corresponds to this one shot here. So there's a chunk of text in the module that says I was watering blah 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 blah, and you just actually click on this and you can actually hear, as voiced, lovingly crafted by an actual Wizard of the Coast employee.
I was watering plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of the windows, but lucky I wasn't injured. Through the smoke, I saw a cloaked man take something from the body of a dead gnome, and then he started...
How cool is that? So that will go on and just read that box text for you. There's Speak with the Dead. Once again, the chunks of text that are written there, as that the corpses give responses depending on the questions that are asked, and if one of those happens to correspond correctly, then you could use, for instance, this one.
Dark stole artifact called Stone of Galore from...
How cool is that? And so you don't want to give an answer, you can just get the Speak with Dead corpse just to say
Fireball.
Or again,
Fireball.
How cool is that? What's really also cool, finding Floon Finding Floon, here we are. So the scene, essentially you're just looking at the chapter heading that's there, and then you're looking for the section heading here to hit. So say that we go into old Zoblob's shop. This is actually a fully interactable NPC. I'll show you what you mean. Hail
and well met. Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
Isn't that super cool? A lot of these one-shots have multiple performances of the word, so you don't have the same voice every single time that Zoblob says yes. So for instance, Zoblob, you having a nice day?
Yes.
Have you got all the fantastic stuff that I could possibly want?
Yes.
And you have it in stock?
Of course.
And you're going to give me a huge discount?
No.
Oh. But maybe you could give me some information at least?
Perhaps.
Ah, excellent. You know how I can break into the Underdark?
I don't know.
I will see you later, Zoblob.
Farewell.
So, fantastically interactable characters, including, many of the cool people. And for instance, Chris Perkins. Chris Perkins voiced... Where? I've lost it. Yes, Volo, which is super cool. No, not there. Here, in Waterdeep. Do. Where is he? Here we are.
You be adventurers, am I right? I could use your help. Let's find a table to talk, shall we?
Who wouldn't want actually Chris Perkins actually, voicing an actual character? If you want to see who these people are, you can actually look on the information here. And find the credits, because it lists them there, which is super cool. Here we are. Is it listed there? Where's the one with Mike Mearls? Where I remember Zentarum Hideout. So cool. Here at Renaer, Mike Mearls. So listen to this amazing acting. Listen to this.
When the Lords of Waterdeep ousted my father, I thought his long dark shadow was finally gone for good. The truth is, I want nothing to do with them. Like,
how cool is that? So if you'd prefer to voice act these NPCs yourself, you can either use that one shot as a cue for your acting, or what I like to do is use the first, when the players meet this character for the first time, I use that one shot. They get to center the voice type and the emotional sort of setting of that NPC in their mind, and then you can either go on in the third person, you can say, Renaer then goes on to say blah, 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 or you can actually impersonate the voice yourself and continue in that tone. And because that's each NPC is then set with a separate voice, you really bring them to life with a bit more ease than is normally possible when you, as the Dungeon Master, is having to do all the voice acting. So there's just a few. Look, there's some fantastic things in there. In here, look, this is one of my favorite. In the theatre, there's a play which is running, which might be running depending on, once again, what time of day they meet. And we've got this automated comedy, complete with cheering crowd. And these halfling actors acting to each other with intermittent laughs. I had so much fun doing it. Way too much fun doing it. And there's really super cool monsters. Oh, and the dragon. Greg Tito voiced the dragon for us. We're getting to spoiler categories, so if you want to play it, then go away. But once again, a fully interactable character. So apart from the roar, yes, and his fire breath, which hopefully the players aren't stupid enough to get pointing at them, and the weakening breath as well. But yes, here we are.
I wasn't expecting anyone. As you can see, the place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later.
And once again,
I've tidied up a bit.
Multiple performances.
Yes.
Really rich stuff, including lots and lots of music. There's even mood music for different kind of phases of the adventure, and some really cool sort of atmospheric music for during. No, not that one. This one here. Here we are. Yeah, this one. You can really craft the journey, the emotional journey, and really assist with the immersion and the immersive experience of your players with this music. And it doesn't take much attention for the Dungeon Master. They just have to look over and find the section heading or the mood or whatever and click that button. And then, you can get more involved with actually triggering individual NPC speeches or sounds, like... Whatever works for you, but really we've built this to make it easy for you. So, grab this as a once-off purchase, or unlock this with a subscription. You can even try a trial sub. Just search for Syrinscape trial subscription in Google and you'll find those pages there. And most importantly, game on with your friends and have fun, and try not to anger the dragon, because that would be a really, really bad thing. Oh, there's a tree ant too. There's so much cool stuff. There's really, 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 really lots and lots of cool stuff. Definitely don't anger the tree ant if you can possibly avoid it. Excellent. Hope you enjoy it. Give us some feedback and tell us what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and we'll do even better next time. Bye-bye.